We are audible to you. But your voice is audible now? Yes, yes, now you are audible.
Watch it.
Let me check if the result. Shall I check that? Is the screen visible?
Yes, ma'am.
So let me know if I'm clearly audible and the screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
I can start as you see. Shall I start giving?
Yes, ma'am.
Are the students getting my voice?
Yes, ma'am.
Very nice, very nice. So let me ask you a few things. Do you have aspirations? Since we can directly interact, you can just put the yes here. So do you have aspirations? Are these aspirations important for you? Gee. So let us let us explore few things for ourselves. Right? When we say aspirations, it means whatever you want to achieve, what you really want to be. And if you look at yourself carefully, each one of us has some aspirations about ourselves as an individual. We have some aspirations about our family, about our friends, our relatives, other people, society, and this environment. So we all have these explorations, these aspirations within us, and we have some concerns also. Do you have some concerns? You all have joined a course, so you aspire to be something, right? And you have some concerns also. You have come to a new place, you have come to a new organization. So, what will you be able to get out of the 3-4 years you are spending or 2 years? Am I clearly audible to you all? So, our focus today is to explore and understand our own potential so that I can see what I am and what I really want to do. My full potential is what I really want to do. If I get clarity about it, I'm able to harness that potential for myself. Do we all want to harness that potential or not? Can we see that? So what we are going to do is, we are going to make a list of our aspirations. Whatever our expectations are, whatever our hopes are, we just want to make a list. So right now, if you are carrying some notebook and some pen with you, just make a list of your aspirations, your achievements, and your concerns. Because we want to know ourselves in a better way. Who is most important to us? What do you think? Who is most important to you? Is it you or someone else? what would you say? Are you most important to yourself? Now, if you are most important to yourself, it is important to understand your own self. And that's why we are taking all this exercise. I hope I am audible to my audience. So let us do this exercise for ourselves. Let us check out what is our aspiration, what are our achievements, and what are our concerns. So just take a time span of 3-4 minutes. Write down your aspirations, achievements, and concerns for yourself. I request with Padma Didi to take that into. I hope all of you are writing about your aspirations, achievements, and concerns because we want to get more clarity about our own state, what I am, and what I want to do. So, yourself will help you in realizing your potential. Hope you have been writing some things for yourself, and if somebody would like to share it, we would like to hear that from you. What are your aspirations?
If any of the students would like to share, they can share with me.
Your aspirations, if you want to list, what do you aspire to be? What are your achievements? And what are your concerns? Any one of you.
Many of the BBA teacher students have already actually done this exercise. Right? They have mentioned in aspirations that they want a good job. Someone has mentioned they want a good family, good life for their family. Some have mentioned they want to help the street dogs or stray animals. And concerns they were mentioning their concern about their future career, their job. They really lack communication skills, confidence, and they have self-doubt whether they will be successful or not achieving their aspiration.
Very nice that we are able to look at our own aspiration. Let us reason out. Why are we making all this up? Every day we get up, do so many things. We are taking these little steps. Where are these steps going towards? What is the direction in which we want to proceed? So we want to look at our own aspiration. So for example, if you say that you are studying art, then you are going to get a degree. So eventually you will get a good job for yourself. Right? With that job, what are you going to look for? A respectable living. Right? You are going to ensure that you have sufficient physical capacity. So we are in the process of exploring. So every one of us is doing some effort. We are taking some present effort. We are thinking something. We are doing something. And at the back of it, I expect to become something. For example, you can just see when I study to be something, maybe a doctor, maybe an engineer, maybe a lawyer, maybe a professional. Right? We all are doing something. We are taking some effort to become something. Is it that all, or we want to get something out of it? So you all have been observing it for yourself. Whatever you are doing, eventually, are you looking for this money, fame, name, taking care of family, taking care of why do you want fame? Why do you want relax? Why do you want to make the nation proud? Why do you want to earn respect? Who is wise? Why am I doing it? What is it that I am looking for? What is it that I eventually want to be? All this to become something, to get something. Eventually, I want for a fulfilling life. Can we see this? Can we see all of us want? Can you see this? Could you make this observation for yourself? Just keep exploring. So the question is, so is getting a good job or name, is that your basic aspiration? Or your basic aspiration is to be happy and prosper? What do you think? One, two, three, or four? What is your idea about it? Can you respond to this? Are you able to find some response for yourself? When you check this one, two, and three are the steps towards our basic aspiration. It is the thought to fulfill our basic. Let us see the difference. Can you see the difference between basic aspiration and the steps towards our basic
Some are responding with four, which is their basic aspiration, and some
Very
are
nice.
exploring one, and they're saying they are aspiring for all four.
See, we have to keep one, two, three to make yourself unhappy and deprived. Are we working to be unhappy and deprived? Be happy and realistic. What really, right? So that are we able to choose these national so they have basic aspiration. my goal when I'm choosing the steps, or somehow I'm not thinking about the ultimate goal, and I'm trapped in some kind of a loop. Let's check. Like when you were young, very small, maybe in class 2, 3, and somebody will say, you get and your life is there. If you manage to get very good marks in class 10, will it lead to that so-called self-closure life? Or you are given another set of tasks for preparation? Get very good marks in class 12. After that, basically, or we are just moving ahead without any clarity in our own life.
What is your response? Are you clear?
But if I don't have clarity about my basic aspiration, which means I don't know where I want to reach. With that, probably my direction of effort will keep changing. I will never get to know if I've arrived or not at my destination. And very likely, and I'm trapped in this loop. I take some effort, I expect to become something, I expect to get something, and then I don't reach. So my goals. And that leads to the loss in my own life. You can just check your friends, brothers, your siblings, who are doing a good job. They might be getting a nice package. Are they able to ensure continuity their happiness? Because those I will be able to see my destiny. I will be able to that sometimes I'm happy, sometimes I'm not. I plan so that it honors and needs to fulfill your purpose. If I put a question, what kind of food should we be taking to nurture the body or to harm the body? Do, do you get answers from within? Or you have to refer to some external source to get the answers to these questions? Do you want respect or disrespect? Do you get answer to these questions or not? So the answer that you get is coming from your own natural acceptance. You all have that faculty within you, which tells you what you really want to be. And the whole purpose of this discussion is that we can start this process of where we can verify things on our own right. Instead of following something, we start verification, and with that verification, we strengthen our own understanding. So we are asking these little questions to ourselves regarding our own aspiration. Do we want to be happy or not? Do we want to be prosperous or not? Do we want continuity of our own happiness and prosperity or not? And let us check what is the answer that you are getting. Do you want to be happy? Do you get answer to it or not? Do you want to be prosperous? Do you want continuity of your happiness and prosperity? Very nice. Very nice that you all are interacting. Now the question is, let us look at our own state, what we want to be. We answered just now. Now we are looking at what we are currently. Are we happy every moment? Sometimes happy, sometimes not so happy.
Many are saying yes, some are saying yes.
Just keep it open. Happy every moment. We are trying to differentiate between what we want and what we are. This want is something which is not changing for us. Just check. Even if when I'm gloomy, do I want to be happy or not? Even when I'm unhappy, do I want to be happy or not? So my want is fluctuating. There are times when I feel I'm happy. There are times when I feel I'm not so happy. So the question is, you can just check for yourself, your own state, some time about your state, this is definitely what you want and what you are. Is it definitely or is this basic aspiration real for us? Whatever we do, or somehow we keep thinking that once I acquire this, I will be happy. And also, taking steps, believing that one day I will be happiness. What is your take on this? Well, once I take a good job, I'll take a job for myself. And that's all.